Okay. Before we were so rudely interrupted. Okay. Okay. So when I add these to cancel one of the variables, what happens? I cancel both of the variables, right? So on the left I got a 0, on the right I got a 7. Just the top, right? You multiply equation by equation, not a whole system. Okay? So in this case, we're left with something that does not have a variable in it, which means the answer does not depend on the value of the variables, but it happens to be a false statement. That's what it looks like when there's no solution. The inconsistent, no solution, you end up with a false statement. Therefore, no solution. Or, if you want, inconsistent. Yes. Yeah, because remember, the solution to a system are the shared points. And if they never cross, there are no shared points, so it's no solution. And if you just start down the path of solving like you've been taught to solve, and you come up with that kind of an answer, that's the sign that this is one of those that does not have an answer. Okay? Now, the other possibility is like this. I'll multiply this one by -2, so that I get -4x plus 2y and equals -2. 4x minus 2y equals 2. And when I add them up, again, I cancel the variables on the left, but on the right, it also cancels. So I'm left with a true statement, 0 equals 0, which is a sign that both, this is the same line. It's just laying right on top of each other, right? That's a true statement. It's a true statement without regard to the value of the variables, because there are no variables. True. So, same line. So it has infinitely many solutions. Sometimes in this example in the book, they don't use this notation, but sometimes in the back of the book they do. They would write it like this. They would say that the answer to this is set notation, the curly bracket, the set of all points x, y, such that, and you would say 2x minus y equals 1. It's usually just kind of like a vertical line, or it could be even a colon. But if you read it like in math speak, you read it because of the curly brackets, it is the set of all points x, y, such that 2x minus y equals 1. Basically saying every point on the line is solved. And you'll see that in the back of the book when you're looking up the answer. That's where it comes from. Now, you should just say it's the same line, infinitely many solutions.